Welcome to the House of Royale. Let's get it.
Hey everybody, this is Rama Screen, and I have a special interview for you guys today. Special because I'm a big fan of this woman, this lovely artist, and you, Rachele. By the way, her name is Rachele Royale. We welcome you, Rachele. How are you?
Hi, yes, it's not Rachel. Thank you for saying it right.
Yes. Um, you wear multiple hats. Let me get this right. So, singer, actress, dancer, host, producer. Did I miss anything?
Woman,
Oh, there you go. Yes.
survivor, baby, warrior,
Awesome. You are an embodiment of that old saying, a girl can have it all, right? Um,
Well, I don't have a husband or children, so let's not take it too far.
that's on the horizon. That's on the horizon.
Maybe I might sacrifice that to be an advocate for these girls out here. We'll see.
Well, get this, Rochelle. It's been 5 years since I spoke with you on the red carpet of Circus Life. So
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a project that I did with a pretty big time TV director, and him and his partner were creating like a music label. I think a lot of people are like so attracted to the music industry and they think it's going to be easy. And so, but it's always like such a joy to like hop into a project and see where it goes. But so they wanted to really like showcase their skills as far as film goes, like in the music realm. So I was kind of like the guinea pig for that company. And we did like a huge, like overproduced music video. For those of you who don't know, the song is called Circus Life. And Jason and Valerie Young were the choreographers. They're amazing. And so, yeah, that's really what was going on back then.
Now I follow you on social media. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a stalker there, but I'm a big fan now.
Thank you.
I see so many things going on like every day, like either you're doing a photo shoot, doing music video, and I can't keep up because you got so many things happening for you, which is good, which is awesome. Let me ask you, how busy are you? I mean, how do you spread yourself thin? I mean, how do you schedule your days?
I'm not busy enough. No, I'm journaling like, please, Jesus, let me shoot these 10 episodes right now today.
Wow.
Let's go. Like, I think a lot of artists are like, man, I wish it could happen more quickly, because
Wow.
things do take time and it is a lot of work. And I think like, being in the era of social media, depending on how often you're posting, it can come off like you're not sleeping, like you're just working 24 hours a day. But I actually love my sleep. So I do sleep a lot. But no, I want to be busier. I want to be on that Ryan Seacrest, Mario Lopez schedule. I really do. I think some of us just have that like delusional, psychotic, like it's never enough. Like I have to like achieve these. And truly, it's like to have a real career in this industry is so hard, So doing the groundwork is one thing, but being in movies as like with speaking roles and being on TV shows and like really hosting like a late night talk show. I mean, that's like the real meat of this industry. And that's what we're all really trying to do. So, but for me personally, I can say I am not a fan of auditions. I'm not a fan of casting directors. I definitely have to look in the mirror and be like, if you want to produce your own stuff and be your own boss and director, then you have to admit that to yourself. And I'm definitely one of those people. I just want to create, my own world to then bring in these other artists. And yes, especially women, but men too, because I have so much to say. And I think maybe like God or the universe really led me to this moment to create this show, because maybe that's what I'm really supposed to do.
Mm.
Because it's like internally, I need to feel like, yeah, this is right,
Yeah, I got you. And hats off to you, and hats off to artists such as yourself, because I don't think I have the heart to survive in this kind of business. Like, like you said, auditions. I fear rejections. It can get discouraging. It can disheartening. When being told no, or being passed over for somebody else. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it every
Well,
day.
can I also say something? Because I know that the stereotyping and like it's changing. Like,
Mm,
you know, the industry is trying to be more inclusive and less harsh with like how they put us in these boxes.
mm,
But honestly, I went to an event last night, and the way that men talk to me, when a casting director looks at me, I mean, I have said this in interviews before, it's like you're going to end up booking the role of the prostitute on CSI, you know what I mean? It's like we're still like pegged as like the hot girl that dies, or like, you know
I got you.
just, yeah. And I know that that's not always the case, but it is rare for like, it's, all of us have our own thing when it comes to like getting booked for like our dream roles. We all internally know why they probably wouldn't choose us for that. So I'm just like, you know what? F that. Like, really, if you want, like, there are so many people in the industry that are just doing it themselves.
I love that attitude. I love it, and it's infectious. One of the things that you did by yourself, one of the achievements that I saw on your social media, and the one that you shared with me on DM, your Sweet 16 song. Well, was it on the radio recently, right? That
Yes.
was amazing.
Thank you. So like, here's the deal is Sweet 16, Tristan and I wrote that song for like a sync thing like years ago.
Mm.
And I forgot that we even had it like in the arsenal, There's a big catalog of music that hasn't been released. And I was going through music to try to find a cute background song for a reel for
Mm.
my hair colorist Jordan, their salon, shout out. And so I used this song for her and I in the background, and I hit up Tristan and I'm like, "Oh my God, do you remember this song?" And he's like, "I produced that." Like, yes. So I'm like, "Can we just like remix it and release it for fun?" I just released it for fun,
Mm. Yeah, I got you.
And it feels like really old school R&B, like just fun. So I'm not like trying to like, take that too seriously. That was just like a fun, because sometimes you have to be playful and have fun with what you're doing. It's not always like pre-save and like it has to have 1 million streams or else I'll die. It's like, just put something out, like if you like it.
Well, let me ask you, what inspires you generally, or what inspires you to compose? What inspires you to get out there and go through the grind? What inspires you usually? Is there a specific one?
Right now, I am like, where does your let's focus on where your fear comes from.
Mm.
Because for me, I grew up in a dance studio. My mom had 3 dance studios. She was like Simon Cowell. Like I love her to death, and she's in heaven now. But growing up in that environment, you become very critical of yourself. And this is another general thing with artists, is like we are our own worst enemy. So for me with music, when I first moved to LA, I had my blinders on, and I immediately was working with this producer from Sweden, got a record deal like immediately, because I was so blind and I just didn't care, and I believed. I innately believed that I could do it, and it happened.
Mm.
After that first deal, and these 2 extremely powerful managers, one of them was not very nice to me, and getting dropped from that label, it was like, you have to be reborn again. You have to find a way to dig yourself out of that hole. And I think ever since that moment, it's been this like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm not good enough to do this. So now I'm like 100 years old, and I'm like, wow, like I can't believe you still care so much. Like you're so worried about being this perfect whatever, instead of just like, just sing, like just use your gift and like be an artist. Like it's just this huge wall. So it's like what inspires me is the journey of like, wow, how do we get over this as humans? Like I forced myself to do a vocal lesson with my girlfriend Chloe the other day. She's like has one of the best voices in LA. And I'm like, you know what? Challenge yourself. Like stand next to the best singer and allow her to give you that strength. Like get over it, girl. So, and then this show is like a relief because now I don't have to like focus on like trying to be a whatever type of singer I was trying to be, like the fear of just being a singer. It's like, no, now I need to really talk because I know so many people that are silent and suppressed and they don't want to say anything about what's really going on out here. And so I just, yeah, that inspires me, is like helping other people and like talking to other people about why we all do this to ourselves. You know, like what stops us in our tracks. The fun stuff like fashion and dance and the playful stuff too is really like gives me joy.
Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, we'll get to talk about the House of Royale definitely. But thank you for bringing that up because a lot of times we wonder, oh, have we missed the train? You know, have we missed the age of being able to get that success, whatever that success may be? And we always have that, you know, thinking in our heads, like trying to down ourselves and to discourage ourselves, like maybe it's not for me, you know. It's lucky that we're living in this day and age where we can pretty much get just, you know, discard the gatekeepers. You know, back in the day, we have to go through the gatekeepers. We have to get approved by the gatekeepers. Now we're just like, you know, like you said many times, you know, just doing it on your own, you know, putting yourself out there, make your own content, you know, whatever that platform may be, correct?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
see other artists like post stuff and it'll go viral and I'm like, that was so easy for them. Like they're just being themselves and they just don't give up. And it's like, all right, how do we all get to that place where we're just like, I am Zen, I don't care.
I love that. All right, let's get to House of Royale. Fill us in on what this House of Royale is, what the details, what's exciting about it.
So wait, did you get to see the music video? Because I kind of sent it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did. Very
It's
hot, by the way.
unreleased. Okay, thank you. It's unreleased. Okay, so let's start with why,
Okay.
which is super heavy. So trigger warning, everyone prepare yourselves. Like if you're in an emotional place right now, maybe not watch this 1 minute talk. So as I was saying about my mother, I have two brothers and my two brothers and I lost her to suicide. And she wrote us a note and it was extremely left field, out of the blue. No one expected that. And when I talk about her, I always compare her to like Anthony Bourdain and Robin Williams and Kate Spade, like these big powerhouses where you just, they're leaders, they're like trailblazers. Like you would never think that they would be the one to do it. And that's exactly how my mom was. I mean, she changed lives. She was just like a phenomenal human and very strong, you know? And that's the thing, is like, because of that, I have a therapist. Ever since lockdown, I have noticed how many more people have a therapist now or in therapy. Like we're actually taking it seriously now. Because in her day, like old school Hollywood, you sweep it under the carpet, you don't complain, you don't talk about it, you don't tell anybody. And if you say anything about you're sad, you're depressed, you're in a tailspin, people write you off as like crazy or like, I can't work with them. And now it's like, I don't know one celebrity that hasn't confessed that they're like bipolar or, you know, whatever mental illness they were diagnosed with. It's like everyone has something now, and no one is afraid to talk about it because we're like getting rid of the stigma. So for me, watching my whole family break apart because of how it's, we will never get over it. It's like one day at a time, and you just survive each day one day at a time. But it really affected my relationship with my brothers. And so for me, it's taken me years. Like that happened in 2009, and here we are in 2022, and I'm finally, getting the balls to like create a project around helping people that have not only been through that, but whatever you're going through. And knowing that I'm a survivor of that, and finally able to speak about it.
I'm starting a podcast called House of Royale. And in my house, I'll say it out loud so you don't have to. Or maybe it'll inspire you to finally speak on it yourself. The nitty-gritty, boys club committee, candy-coated fake friends city, dating, ghosting, assault, trauma, suicide, depression, healing. You feel me? Because when we talk it out, we can work it out.
And so when we have like a mini team, and when we were talking about the concept of the show, I don't want it to just be a mental health podcast. Like I want it to be uplifting and fun and colorful. The set's going to be very bright and colorful. Like I want to keep it uplifting. Lots of comedians. Shout out to Whitney Cummings.
Love her.
Eliza Schlesinger,
Oh,
Chelsea
yes.
Handler, like, and the thing is like, when you think comedian, you think they don't give a crap, or like they're harsh or crass, but no, all of these women have podcasts, and they're all digging deep with their mental health stuff. Every time they bring a person on, like everyone is in a place now where we can talk about these things, but you want to keep it in a zone where it's like, we're not going to live in the darkness. We're going to live in the light, and we're going to talk about how to cope and keep it fun. And we might even laugh. We might even silent laugh because it's so funny. You know what I mean? It's like, so that's where I want to go with the show. And so we're going to shoot episode 1 in January.
Okay. Not yet launched then. Not yet launched. Got
No, we just recorded the theme song, House of Royale, and we shot the music video for the theme song, which was not even my idea, by the way. Like, I'm trying to like move on from music, but
it's in your DNA.
No, it's like there's always someone that comes along that's like, I want to try now. Like, you should be doing this, this, and this. I want to try. Like, let's do it. So I'm just like, okay.
So which platform can we watch this House of Royale will be?
So it has a Twitter and an Instagram and a Facebook right now. I'll probably make a separate TikTok for her. And the trailer is on YouTube. House of Royale has its own YouTube channel. So all the socials are set up.
Okay.
And the show will be like Spotify and YouTube, because we'll have a video for each interview.
That's so awesome. I think the purpose is so timely. I think mental health is a big deal in this country that hasn't been actually addressed in the most significant way that ours should be. So I'm glad you're tackling this. Definitely looking forward to watching House of Royale. Definitely. And, any other tidbit about the show that we need to know as well, in addition to that?
I mean, I want to attract guests that are like, we're not like, yes, it's a safe space, but I want you to go off. If you have something to say to the people, say it. Like Billy Porter's a great example. Like, he's pissed and he will just serve it to you on a platter. And so I really want my guests to be like, not angry, but passionate. And like, I can't wait to get into the nitty gritty of like, what they're going through. I want a narrative where the viewers are watching and they're going, you guys are telling my story right now. And thank you for saying that out loud.
I like that.
Like, oh my God, I can't believe they just said that. Like, I definitely want that type of reaction with the guests that come on.
I love that. I love that. Well, I want to wrap this up with a lighter note. Okay. So, I want everybody, my viewers, please go check out House of Royale when it launches. And I'm definitely gonna get you guys updated on when that will be. Definitely Rachelle's gonna fill me in on that as well. But Rachele, what are your holiday plans? Anything exciting as we end 2022?
Saving lives, baby. Like, I would just say, if anyone out there is feeling lonely or sad, or you need like some inspiration, or you want to tell me your story, if any of this inspires you, I would say for Christmas and New Year's, my gift to you is to DM me and talk to me and let me know what's going on with you. And I'm here for you. And yeah, I just want to give back and just be around humans and have these talks. That's what I'm going to do for Christmas, is just.
Can I share with you my New Year's resolution?
Yes.
I want to get back into the dating game. It's been years. I got cobweb in my apartment now. I haven't been out in years. But here's the thing, Rachele. I always fear, like I said, the rejections earlier. I fear getting hurt. I fear, getting disappointed, getting my heart broken. It was painful when it happened. What's your advice for nerds like me?
I am the last person you should be coming to for advice. Every single time I date someone, it's like Jerry Springer. It's the biggest disaster. But I think it's like the Pete Davidsons of the world. I don't know what is wrong with us women, but we're just like so attracted to like the troubled, messed up guy. He has no car, he has no job, like,
but he's funny.
I don't know
right?
why. Yeah, he's funny. We'll just blame it on the funniness.
Women love to laugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's hard to find love. It's hard to be in a healthy relationship.
Well, how about this?
In one. I don't want a boyfriend. It's so scary. I'm about to get a restraining order for the last guy I dated.
Ooh. Oh, that's happening.
Yes, and I hope that you're watching this interview, because I'm giving a restraining order against you.
But here's the thing, Rachele. People tell me, hey, the best way is for a friend to recommend somebody to you, as opposed to swiping right or swiping left. What do you think of that? Do you think one way is better than the other?
Disaster. I'm like, oh great, this guy is super hot. I wonder how many kids he has.
So now,
how many times he's been to jail. Like, God, I wonder why he's gonna use me this time and ghost me. Or yeah, usually they ghost, but this last one, he won't go away. It's like, I can't win.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, look, I think maybe Raya. I'm on Raya. Raya's like, whatever. I don't have the answer for this. I'm sorry. I just say stay single and then make it big time. And then like all the hot girls will be like, oh.
That's right. Be successful, right? That's the best revenge, is to have a great life.
I mean, we're in LA, baby. Like, all the girls come running when they smell money. Like, that's.
Yeah. Okay, that would be on my number one New Year's resolution then. Dating will be number 10 now. Dating is number 10. Way down the list now.
Yeah, the second you stop caring, in all seriousness, I think when you're like working on yourself and you're like, no, that's when people start knocking on your door,
I love that. That is kind of attractive, definitely. So, Rachele, for my fans at home, where can they follow you? Where can they subscribe? Like your social handle? Tell them everything.
Definitely Rachele Royale Music on Instagram. TikTok, you know, I'm on there. We're getting there. It's Royale Rochelle, the opposite, like last name, first name. Twitter, Rachele Royale. Spotify, please follow me on Spotify, you guys. So many people don't even have Spotify. I'm like, please get it, because like when you stream our stuff, it helps us pay rent. So yeah, I would say Instagram and Spotify #1.
Awesome. I wish we could speak forever, but our time is up. Thank you for keeping us updated on what is new with Rachele Royale, and thank you for the dating advice or lack thereof. I appreciate it. It's it's always fun chatting with you, Rachele, and hopefully it doesn't take another 5 years for us to meet again. Okay.
Well, I have your number now, so I'll text you.
Please do. All right, that's it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Welcome to the House of Royale. Let's get it.